You believe it? This house was built in 1998, and it is still in perfect condition. It really feels like such a shame to tear it down. Of course, rebuilding is for something new. It also shows that the family's life is moving in a better direction. Taking advantage of the festive atmosphere with firecrackers, let me offer a few words of blessing to the host in advance. Tearing down the old house brings good fortune. Building a new home fills it with happiness. The craftsmen are skilled and clever. The beams and pillars stand tall, the foundation is strong. Good poem, good poem. Let me tell you all, when I heard this house was built in 1998 today, I did not take it seriously at all, because with all my experience demolishing houses built in the 90s are usually just thin single walls. They can't withstand my demolition at all. Look at this kitchen was not super easy. I tore it down with no effort at all, but today's house was way beyond what I expected. Just as I finished tearing down the kitchen and was about to start on this building, I casually tried prying at it a few times, but it did not budge at all. Wherever I pointed, it just would not move. It was unbelievably hard. I thought, since it is so tough, I might as well come up with an easier way. Unlike demolishing other houses, where you take down one side at a time, my thinking is actually pretty clear right now. I have driven the excavator to the middle of the house. You see, I am planning to hollow out these two walls in the center. I am specifically working on the lower part. Once it is hollowed out, I will move over to the side where I just demolished the kitchen. I will hollow out the corner of the wall over there too. Let it all collapse on its own. But look at how sturdy this house is. It just does not listen to me at all. No matter how many times I try, it just won't break. It almost looks like my excavator is weak. But actually, guys, it is not that my excavator is weak at all. It is just that this house is way too solid. So that idea just ended on a sour note. It simply does not work at all. I drove the excavator over to the kitchen side again, still planning to take down the walls one by one from the top. But today this house is really exhausting. If only I had a breaker hammer, it would be much easier. Look, even after tearing down the corner of one wall, the top still does not fall. Just tell me, how sturdy is this house? If I had known it would be like this, I would have brought the hydraulic breaker. Now, not only is the excavator wearing out a lot, but it is also hard to take apart. Back then, I negotiated with the owner to demolish this house for $1,800. $1,800 means just knocking it down. The rest would be charged by the hour. By now, we have already been demolishing for almost an hour. Finally, we have managed to take down half of it. Normally, it only takes a little over half an hour to tear down a house. But today it took an hour and a half to finish this one. Now it is like this. It is a bit slower. But every necessary step still has to be done properly, like these fallen beams and big chunks of concrete. I just cleared it out in advance and stacked it to the side. Otherwise, it would get buried together with the bricks. It would take a lot more time to dig it out later. Of course, that extra time is actually a loss for the owner. It does not really concern me. For me, once it is knocked down, it is just a matter of time. In fact, it is even better if it gets buried underneath. I might actually be able to get an extra hour of work out of it. There is no special trick to demolishing a house. Be bold, stay alert, and think things through. Move flexibly and take it slow. As soon as you spot danger, get out fast. Listen to me with a 135 excavator for buildings up to 3 stories. Remember what I said. It is basically not difficult at all. We have finished demolishing the house. Right here is a road the owner had a small excavator build before. Now our task is to take this pile of bricks and rubble and shovel it bit by bit from the edge of the cement road to the back, because heavy trucks will need to pass through here later. And there is a lot of rubble now, so I have decided to fill it in a bit thicker. Just shovel each spot one by one. Pile it up evenly. Then use the excavator to level it out as you move forward. You can't just pick up the bricks once, because there are some big lumps inside. So after picking them up once, back up and pick them up again as you go. This time, try to make it as level as possible. Sort the large and small pieces of brick rubble into their proper places. Find a suitable spot and stack them neatly. Next is repeatedly compacting them. I compacted it about 3 or 4 times. Only then did I feel comfortable driving the excavator up. I ran into an old man here. He is 75, and in this hot weather he is here picking up rebar. His clothes were completely soaked. Look, after picking up trash all morning, we only got this little bit. I really can't take it anymore. Seeing people of such age still working so hard to make a living. Originally, I planned to just take those cement blocks, load them onto the truck as they are. But now I have decided to change the plan. We will dig them all up and crush them. Pour out these thin steel bars. Then pack them up. Throw them together in a pile. Then I discussed with the old man and asked him to call a truck over. Actually, he was reluctant to call a truck to haul them, because he did not want to spend the money. But I did the math for him. I used the excavator to pull out this much steel. He called a truck and paid a little for the ride. He hauled all that rebar to the scrap yard. Once it was sold, Based on current market prices, he could still make several hundred, maybe even 1,000 yuan. The old man thought it made sense after hearing this, so he called a truck, hauled it over, and sold it. I do not know why, but even though I did not make any money from it, but deep down there was an indescribable happiness. After filling the road just now, there was still a huge pile of bricks left. The boss arranged for a truck to come and take them away. I do not know exactly where they were taken. Anyway, whenever a truck came, I loaded it up. These bigger single-axle trucks could actually hold quite a lot. It felt like it took 5 or 6 minutes to load each one. In the end, I do not even remember how many trucks I loaded. I just leveled the whole site nice and easy. All done, guys. Tearing down houses creates so much dust. I will use the air gun from the truck to quickly clean it up. Then we are done for the day. Making a few hundred every day. Life is colorful and full of variety. Thanks everyone for liking and following. See you next time.